I think I found Tom Hanks's car. Oh, that can't be good. That's not good. Saved me from myself. We all knew this juice fasting ship was gonna crash into the rocky shores. It's heading there. It's heading. There's no lighthouse. Just prevent me from myself. I am so considering that carny diet right now. It ain't even funny.
He's walking somewhere.
So it's been an interesting journey post-fast. Not easy. My stomach's feels like it's adapting, finally, kind of. But I've pooed 3 times today. That ain't right. And none yesterday. So we're playing this Russian roulette game of catch-up. It ain't fun, but at least I'm not having severely debilitating cramps. That's nice. My main issue is I'm just exhausted and starving. And so like you watching from your little keyboard about to tell me how great, oh, you look skinny, you should eat steak. So you're just witnessing this train wreck happen and you're thinking, well, you're under eating, so you're tired. Yes, of course. Congratulations. I agree with you. I hate fruit. I always have. You know, when I broke this fast, things tasted so good. Just naturally, the tomato was like, wow, bursting with flavor. Never tasted such beauty. And the mango was pretty good, and cantaloupes even though I'm juicing them the whole time, they tasted pretty good still. So I was like, this is possible. I just learned that these are lamb's quarters. It's like a much healthier spinach, basically. It's a little dusty. You probably have them growing in your lawn or somewhere in your neighborhood. I can't not see them now. This is it. They're delicious. So eat them. So basically it's been like 2.5 weeks roughly since breaking the fast, and I'm no longer enjoying this food at all. Like even mangoes, one of the best fruits you could ever have. The only thing I'm enjoying are tomatoes and durian. Both equally unhealthier than the last. We've got nightshades, acidic nightshade poison, with like durian, a magical tempting fruit that kills you. Kills people with the spikes, that should warn you. Nobody says durian's healthy, it's just like people are addicted to it because it tastes like crack. But I'm finding it nearly impossible to get enough calories from fruit. Like I just had a mango meal. It was 4 mangoes, I'm stuffed, barely enjoyed them, weighed it all, 446 calories. Who's that gonna sustain? I need to eat like 7 more of those meals. Ow! The funny thing is, like now I need to rebuild my body. After this long fast, we need to rebuild, but I think I'm gonna rebuild by eating the same exact things I was juicing in lesser quantities. So I've lost another like 3 pounds. I'm 120 bitch boy pounds. I'm not rebuilding anything, so I'm trying to add like a bit more fats with the coconut kefir. It's pre-digested, it's got its own bacteria. Last night I had some tofu. We're breaking the raw vegan thing. I'm just like, I was looking at this roasted chicken and I'm like, I want to eat, oh, salt. No, I don't eat salt, I'm a snob. And I want to stay vegan, I want to help. Someone help me because I'm hungry and I'm trying to avoid this binge desire in my body. I just want to eat more food, but last night I made this tofu blend. 1 tomato, half a brick of tofu, blended with a tablespoon of coconut kefir. It was too much tomato. It was thin. I sliced cucumbers. I was going to dip it, this thick dip, and it was just like a soup. It was tasty though. I appreciated it. And then I ate the other half of the block of tofu because I'm starving. So I'm gonna go buy more tofu just to see if some protein, I don't feel better today, if anything worse, but I bought some hemp seeds. We could get some protein and fat and some calories enough to sustain a 13-year-old boy. And then we do a push-up again. But this is why I always abandoned fruit-based diets in the past, because it's not that delicious and it's a lot of work trying to get ripe fruit. I have these cantaloupes, they're not really ripe or delicious, and it's like, unless you move to Thailand like I tried, even then it wasn't that great. Your dumbass bought spinach for $2.99. I just got free spinach. What are those red dots? Does that mean this is the poison lookalike? Oh boy. So the diet wheels are spinning in my head and I'm just looking at alternatives. I've even been watching a couple carnivore podcasts. It just seems so, they're left-brainers. I see it now. Whenever I'm watching like our spiritual talks with Justin at Wandering Towards Truth, like all his interviews, whenever he's talking with fellow fruitarians, it always turns into this spiritual talk that's just like, how do we uplift humanity? Everything's just for the better good. And then I watched the carnivore podcast where it's like a bunch of 10-year carnivores and their expertise, and every single one was just 100% logical thinking. This is how much salt we have. Meat tastes delicious. We love it. Haha, carbs, they suck. We don't fart. There was no magic to it. I don't know. That's just my hippie ass looking into things too hard. But it seems like that's what it's all about. Left brain, logical meat eaters versus ascending hippie fruitarians. And I feel like the fruitarians are the ones that can leave this freaking hell planet. And if you eat meat, you're stuck here for the next round. I don't want to come back. That's one of the main reasons I don't want to go back to meat, is for the potential ascension out of this bitch. Let me leave already. So convince me to stay on this noble path that leads out of here one day. Because I ain't seeing it right now. The way things are going, just all the fruit. I go to these fruit markets and I'm like, none of it looks appealing to me. Any of it. Strawberries, you name the fruit, they suck. I don't even think if I was in Mexico or somewhere eating these like super perfect papayas that I'd even give a shit. I would want something different. Even that plain tofu was so much better. Because I feel like I'm lacking something, so whenever I eat fruit, my body's like, no, this ain't it, buddy. We need something else. And until you eat that thing, you can't earn your fruit. So I feel like if I don't have this new thing, possibly tofu, whatever I'm lacking, then the fruit's not going to taste as good. Because I'm not complete. That's what we're working on. So let me know your thoughts down below on the crossroads. Which direction should I take? I'm very hesitant to leave this path. So we're just trying little minor things within a vegan realm, but some cooked stuff. We'll see if we can bring some balance back. If not, then we gotta jump. Hey, there's a bird. I bought wheat for birds. Apparently they like grains. Okay, so I'm gonna throw them some seed. Are you loving that? Can you see any of it? Are they going to eat it? They're not eating it. They're gluten-free. Even the birds are gluten-free. Oh man, what kind of planet is this? I got that grass guy emailing me again. He eats nothing but grass. He's like, that's why you're struggling, bro. You're not eating grass. You want me to eat it? I'll eat it. I don't trust this grass. I don't live in a house. I have an apartment. I can't just grow grass and eat it. I'll do it. I'll do it. So I'm gonna leave. Trust me, I got this. I know where I'm heading. I never change my mind. So I'm gonna leave after you thumb up the video. He said this way. I'll follow him for diet advice. Well, you thumb down the video because you smell like a rhinoceros. Because you eat meat sacks. I smell so good. I can't go back to that warfare. Oh man. I'll do it if I have to. So I'm gonna leave. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. I should just stop talking about food. 100%. I'll find cats in the neighborhood and pet them. It could take off. I'll go.